If you're wanting to sell your home, of course you want top dollar. And to get that, you need to first make sure it's in top condition. Making improvements to your home before you put it on the market can make a big difference. Here to give us more advice, we have our real estate expert, Monte Mohr. Monte, always great to see you.
Good to be here, Holly.
All right, I know you got some great advice for folks today. It, of course, makes sense to invest money in what will give you the most return. So for someone, let's say, getting ready to list their home for sale, is it better to put it up as is? Or should they look at investing into some repairs or fixtures or so forth?
Great question. You know, overall, my 24 years in business has taught me it's best not to put a lot of money in the home at the time of sale because it's really hard to capture those dollars. But in this kind of a market, you almost have to do certain things in order to make your home sellable.
Okay.
And the term "as is" many times freaks people out. They're afraid that there's some sort of inherent problem there they may not know about.
And sometimes it's a big problem too. And
That's
so
what
that really scares them off. All right, you say the price point of your listing can really determine the type of improvement that you can make to a home. So explain that.
It really can. You know, last week I sold a $160,000 home that the current owners had put $25,000 in the kitchen, $5,000 in the front door, and over $30,000 in the driveway, but it was still a $160,000 home.
Wow.
Now, some improvements that we do over the years, we have to just look at them as just personal enjoyment. But when it comes time to look at your investment, certain things and certain price points just do not pay back.
Right.
They help the home become sellable, maybe a choice over another home, but you're not going to get those kind of dollars back.
Right. So that's where you really need to talk to the experts like you and say, okay, what's worth me doing to make it sell? All right, let's say your home is listed at $200,000 or lower. What kinds of investments or repairs would make sense?
Well, really, just generally, again, sprucing the property up, doing those updates that are really yelling at you when you walk in the house.
Okay.
But overall, paint and carpet is where you need to stop as far as big improvements.
Okay. Now, what if the house is above $200,000?
In today's world, probably above $200,000, you're probably looking at considering granite. Granite is becoming far more important to consider. And again, the flooring, more and more people are putting that laminate floor down that looks like hardwood. I don't recommend that at all when you're over $200,000. More and more people do not like it. So be real careful, again, when you're making those kind of improvements that you're going to get your dollar back out of it. Okay,
what are some things you should take care of before putting your home on the market, no matter what the price point may be?
Well, again, I think it's really important that everybody remember that it's a beauty contest and a price war. You've got to take care of those beauty items. Make sure that there's no defects that are going to yell at you when you walk in that front door. Make sure that the holes are patched, that the appliances, the HVAC system is working. The other day I was showing property and it was so hot in the house because the HVAC system wasn't working. We ran right back out.
Right.
Make sure the leaky faucets are taken care of, the worn carpet. Make sure that any loud wallpaper is taken care of and it's neutralized.
Okay. Neutral colors, even in painting.
Correct.
Okay.
Replace broken windows. Again, any of those obvious things that make a home not show its best. Remember, we're always trying to make our home look like that model home that we've been in before.
All right, we've got a listing I know you want folks to know about.
Yes, it's a brand new listing. I just listed it a couple days ago. It's a gorgeous 5-year-old one-owner home, very close to Providence in Mount Juliet, just a few minutes away. Open floor plan. Absolutely immaculate condition. This home would typically be priced at about $250,000. Huge master suite. We've got it priced at $229,900.
Wow.
It's got a gorgeous, huge fenced backyard, very private.
That's the backyard.
It's a wonderful, wonderful home. It's really priced well. Because of our program, we sell homes for free.
You'll have to check out your website, WeSellHomesForFree.com. I hate that we're out of time. You always have great advice. $229,900, right?
Next week, we're going to talk about the difference between short sales and foreclosures. I've gotten a lot of requests about that. Okay. Always wonderful advice. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Monte. If you need help buying or selling your home, you can give the Mohr Group a call. The number's right there, 615-850-4330. Or check out their website, WeSellHomesForFree.com. Or for a link, just go to the Mohr at Midday section of WSMV.com.